Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders and bring millstone who grew well, teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. Brothers who's laboring with truth, putting their life on the line, especially in these times. Salutations to you, brothers and very few sisters believe in this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm gonna touch on this briefly. This is just another catastrophic earthquake, another catastrophic event that's happening. See, right now we're in a time where things are not happening one at a time, but they happen in clusters. They're happening in clusters. Simply as put. All right. So over 2,000 dead after quake strikes near Morocco. What are we covering? The death toll has surpassed 2,000 from a powerful 6.8 magnitude earthquake that struck Morocco on Friday night. According to state TV, the toll makes it the deadliest quake to hit the North African country in decades. Rescue teams are reportedly struggling to reach the most affected areas with roads blocked by debris. One witness says, "We are hoping for miraculous miracles from the rubble." The epicenter was in the high Atlas Mountains, about 72 kilometers, 45 miles southwest of Marrakech, a popular tourist city of about 840,000 people. The city's historic walls, first laid out in the early 12th century, have been damaged. The quake was the most powerful to shake the area surrounding Marrakech in more than 120 years, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. Here's how to help victims of the earthquake in Morocco. Alright, but bottom line, like it says, it's a warm night in Morocco, and many people have decided to spend the night outside, afraid to sleep in their homes in case there are any further tremors. Alright? People are staying away from the buildings in the historical part of town, as many of them have been damaged and there's a few that could collapse. Alright? So, the Lord is judging this place, man. The Lord is judging this place and these people. Alright? Matter of fact, I was going to get this first, but we'll go here first. As soon as I woke up this morning, I looked at the news and I seen this. Zephaniah 3:5, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. Alright? And you go into yep, sorry. Still out here. Let's see if it's that. Yep. Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. So we understand when we see this type of judgment, man. We understand. And these are heathens. So whether that puts them under the category of, at the end of the day, evil men. Alright? We're not going to say all, because there's going to be some Israelites with within, we're scattered among all nations. But again, have anybody perished being innocent? Roughly paraphrasing. So at the end of the day, man, the Lord is judging all those, all the wicked, all the evil, and they're seeing their judgment, man. They're not even making it into the thermonuclear missiles, man. They're getting crushed by rocks and bricks and harsh judgments, man. Having a whole building collapse on you, man. The Lord is not playing right now, man. But see, we see these things, like I said earlier, previously. You know what? Like I said previously. Right here. Luke 21 and 11, and great earthquake. Matter of fact, we start at 10. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And we're seeing that right before our eyes, man. We're seeing it every time we turn on the news. We hear about wars, rumors of wars, proxy wars, people putting weapons hot, getting their nuclear missiles weapons ready. That's right, it's getting real out here, man. Arms deals, Luke 21 and 11, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, man. That's a great earthquake, man. They one that they haven't seen over there in Morocco over the past 120 years. And like I said, you can say, okay, so it happened 120 years ago, so what makes this different? Because all these things is happening all at once in clusters, like the scripture's saying. All right, and famines. You're going to see great famine coming soon. And pestilence, we just had one. They're talking about another one coming, right? And fearful sights and great signs shall they be from heaven, man. But before all these, they should, you know what? That's it. That's the point was made. All right? So we seeing all these things coming to pass, man. And, this is the type of thing you can, honestly rejoice for, man. Because this is scriptural, man. This is what the Lord has declared, through and using His mouthpieces, prophets, these prophets of old. You see, these prophets of old, these disciples that later become apostles, which are also the prophets, but seers. All right. The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets, man. You see, so we're seeing all these things coming to pass, and we're rejoicing in it, man. It said, rejoice. This is the day that the Lord have made, man, and we rejoice in it. We're rejoicing in seeing these things coming to pass, because we know these are the signs that's going to lead. We're measuring the time, and we're seeing these signs and wonders and seeing these things coming to pass. And this is the beginning of the end. Just like it was written over 2,000 years ago, it was the beginning of the end. And our forefathers, the prophets of the disciples, the apostles, what they asked, is this when the Lord are we done basically? Are we out of here? But see, much more had to come to pass, right? And we're experiencing it with our own eyes, like the scripture says. We're seeing these things being made manifest with our own eyes. We're seeing all these things coming to pass. We're seeing the beginnings of Jacob's troubles, right? But again, more judgment, man. More judgment. I just had to bring that out real quick, man. It's a beautiful thing when we see these things, man. This is getting us closer and closer. As every day we turn on the news, there is something big. There's something, whether they put it, the major propaganda channels don't really push it. It's getting us closer and closer to the end, man. So hold fast, you know, and continue to do things that's pleasing unto the Lord to the best of your ability, man. Shalom to the whole full life.